Hey guys, welcome back. Orbomb here, bringing you another episode of our PTCGO live content videos. I know it's been a minute since we've done PTCGO, but we're back with the release of Cosmic Eclipse, and you guys already know what my first deck is going to be. It's going to be Space Dogs. I guess I'll showcase the video first, but I know that these. I'm just going to hop into a game. We'll do the deck profile at the end of the video. Don't worry, like we used to do. I'm going to start trying to do that again, but more importantly, I'm excited. A lot of people were asking me in my last video versus John, the abilities art video, what my updated list of Arceus, Dialga, Palkia is, and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I don't share deck lists unless I'm confident in them, and I'm just testing out a bunch of new ideas right now. Expect to see a lot of this deck on the channel. I really want to play this deck, but I'm not sure if I'm confident enough in how good the deck is in the current meta. So I'm just waiting right now and just continuously building it until I feel comfortable with it. I know there's a lot of versions out there. There's ability versions that play like Keldeo, that play like Dedenes and Jirachis and stuff like that to speed it up. I'm not doing that because I don't really like that idea personally. I'm not a big fan of playing Pokemon that can be knocked out, because the reason why I like this deck is because you play Keldeo to stall your opponent out, and you kind of like make it to where they can't take prizes, or if they do take prizes, they don't take enough prizes. So I don't want to be playing a deck that can take prizes. You know what I mean? Now that we have access to Great Catcher, if you play the Denes, that's free prizes for your opponent. So I'm trying to avoid doing that. Like, this deck is fast, but sometimes if you just whiff the turn 1 end resolve, which I know you play all the Denes and the Jirachis and stuff to not whiff them, but if you do whiff them, then you just kind of lose most games because your opponent's just going to Great Catcher the Denes and win the game. And knocking out one Arceus Palkia is not bad either. So like, that's my mentality here. Looks like we're playing against Reshiram, which is pretty cool, I guess. I see Turtonator. Oh, is this Bucephalons? Oh, I guess maybe he's playing Bucephalon with the Reshiram. We'll see how I feel about that. Anyways, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. We're still giving away some Cosmic Eclipse codes, so drop a like and leave an answer to comment question day. Today's comment question day is going to be... What is today's comment question of the day going to be? What do I want to do here? I can Cherish Ball for Dedenne, or not Dedenne, Keldeo, but that doesn't really do anything for me. I'm gonna do this first to see if I get End Resolve. I don't, but I do get a Mallow and Lana. I think I'd rather get Cindy and Caitlyn right now, though. And we'll go ahead and grab ourselves a dude, not you. You have one Keldeo and one. I should check my prizes. One Keldeo and one Arceus Palkia prized. You'll pull up a Cephalon later to take knockout on it. What do I want to get rid of here? I guess one Stamp's not too bad. I want to keep the catcher in hand. Yeah. Let me draw my cards. All right, cool. That's not bad. We can potentially GX attack next turn. I think we'll just pass for now, though. I do want to increase my top deck odds, but I have the Syndicate in my hand. I guess there's no real point in not doing this. Grab you, and this will actually guarantee me a what's it called next turn? Water Energy next turn. So that's cool, I guess. Which means I get to GX. I just have to survive the next few turns. So we'll see what happens. For now, I'll pass. I'm a little bit under the weather, guys. I don't know if you guys can tell. Got itchy nose. But we're here. I want to record for you guys, so I haven't been recording. So we're going to be doing this for a little bit. All right, so I kind of want to GX, but I probably should GX because I'm going to lose the game otherwise. But that Turtonator there is pretty scary. So I'm just stalling for time at this point. He might just Bursting Burn me to stop me from GXing. Well, I don't have a Metal Energy in hand yet, so I need to get a Metal Energy before I use Misty Lorelei. But Misty Lorelei will thin my deck a little bit. There's Dragon Naga. That's another Pokemon that can't really touch me. I can just play down Keldeo and switch for a little bit if I want to stall for time. He'll set up that Turtonator to take a knockout on it, but I have another Keldeo, and then I'll be able to revenge that Turtonator. That's the game plan at least, so we'll see how this works. No, I guess he's not playing Reshiram. I don't see any lightning energies. He just has a lightning deck list, but maybe he is and he's just hiding it. I don't know. Oops, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to move the camera so the light isn't weird. It is really early in the morning. Like there's just first of dawn. That's why the lighting is kind of like meh right now. Let's see. We're not burning anymore, so I guess that's something. All right, how are we gonna win this? The tag call. There's nothing else to grab with tag call. I can just send you a Caitlyn and try to get a medal. Then I'm like kind of forced to attempt to GX, which sounds pretty whack. Chance of him knocking me out next turn. 1. How many fire engines down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 200 damage. I'm not burned, but if I hit myself with confusion, he could knock me out with like a thing. I really want to just try to GX though, because I'm kind of behind because I'm going second, and going second is never that good. What am I getting back into my hand? Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's see. What to lose here? What to lose? Sure. I don't see myself using my GX attack many times, but I just want to draw 3. There's a medal. Okay, that's not bad. I could pull up the Naga and make it more difficult for him to take a knockout next turn. If I hit myself right now for 30 damage, I'm at 220. No, 230 HP remaining, which means a Beast Energy will take a prize. Will take a game, I mean. Maybe it's just safe. I'm gonna play down this Keldeo for sure, so I don't immediately lose. I play 3 catchers, so it is kind of safe to do this. Yeah, I think this is just the play I have to make, huh? Screw to you. I want to keep all these other cards because they're all kind of useful. I need the water energy for next turn. I definitely don't need the tag whistle. Let me just do this. Let me just try to GX here. Come on. Yes, sick. So I'm gonna just have to go for it, honestly. The GX attack is ready, which means I just have to land an attack and I'm good. My Keldeo will start doing the work. He's gonna start setting up a Turtonator though, which is kind of scary. But now he's like forced to, if he needs to manually attach, he has to put it on the active. I don't think if he's playing Cephalon, he's definitely not playing any switch cards. Excuse me. There's a welder, so he can pull off the knockout this turn. No, he can't. He only attached 1 energy. Never mind. And that's only to retreat. So if he retreats and he gets a manual attachment, he goes into the other one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he has 6 that way. So he could take a knockout this turn if he gets a manual attachment. But will he get one? And because he hasn't gotten one yet, even if he does get a manual attachment, I can stall for a little bit with Keldeo. Not to mention I still have 4 ends resolve and I haven't seen one yet. So like I think we'll be alright. We'll see what happens though. If he takes a knockout, I can stamp him down to 3 and go from there. He'll have 0 energies on the board, which is good, and then I'm stamping him down to 3, which could be helpful. We'll see. This is definitely a really slow start. No ends resolve, like really scary with the energy attachments, and I was confused. And I still have to flip a heads here if I'm going to do well. If he switches, he could GX me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 200 damage. I guess that's okay. If I get some energy switches though, that'd be pretty lit. That'd be pretty lit. He needs a manual attachment. Does he get one? He could have charged up first. Oh no, he couldn't have. There's no fire energies down there. Yeah. So he still needs 1 energy if he's gonna pull this off. I hope he's not just slow rolling me to death right now. Okay, he's stamping me. Confusing, but okay. Could be good for him if I don't get an energy card, which I did not. Interesting. I have Cynthia though, which is good. So at least I have a good hand now. I can acro bike. Oh, there's the energy. Okay, so now it's awkward. And I don't have any more Arceus because they're all prized. So now I'm literally just like... Oh, I didn't even get knocked out. Oh, that's pretty cool, I guess. I can switch into something. Let's take a look here. Oh, perfect. switch into Malolana and attack, and then even if I get knocked out the following turn, I have Keldeo to fall back on now. It's not too bad, I guess. I have one energy switch. I can heal a little bit with Malolana too. But I don't have a manual attachment yet. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that was really dumb, actually. What am I doing? What am I doing? I shouldn't have done that. Whatever. Okay, I'm tired. I don't know if you guys know. I'm just Cynthia here. I should have kept the energy. But then once again, I was like at the mercy of flipping. Okay, there's an energy card. What do I want to do? I don't have a switch in hand. Am I really going to have to flip again? I don't want to flip again. I don't want to lose my stamp. Yikes, this is a big yikes. It's a horrible game one. We got it, but that's like... it's annoying because Turtonator's on the board. And Turtonator could just win the game. And like we have our Dragons prized and our Keldeo prized. So it would have been really awkward. But I mean, we got the attack off, I guess. And we're going to take 3 prizes off this thing. And then all we got to do is pull up a Cephalon and win the game from there. But God, I did not want to rely on flipping in game 1. Not in the slightest. Yikes. Yikes. All right, well, at least we got there with the flipping. But that was annoying. I don't mind if he takes knockout because I can stamp him. But I was hoping that if he took a knockout, I could at least set up another ADP and then use End Resolve on it eventually. And then set that up. Because even if I got tails in any of those flips, because either of those flips could have been really bad for me, then we still would have been able to survive. I mean, no, we would have been able to be okay because we had stamp. We could stamp it down to 3 and then try to set up another ADP, but that was prized, so that was annoying. I'm only playing 3 right now, but I might have to play it for it. Luckily, he's losing all those energies, which is really good for me. And he's giving me this Nadell, which is also really good for me because that's less energies on the board for me to have to worry about his Turtonator. Like his Turtonator is the only threat to me right now. Yeah, once that Turtonator is gone, then my Keldeo just kind of wins because I can Malolana to heal. So it's not even like as long as I get another Pokemon, which I still play 2 Jirachi. Only playing 2. I only had 2 at the time. Actually, I just got 2 more, so I can probably squeeze in 4 and just try to lead that. But there's like 6 other Pokemon I could lead. So the odds are not super high for me to lead Jirachi every game, or most games I should say, so I'm not really that worried about it. Is it gonna go on Turtonator? It should be going on Turtonator. I mean, he needed a manual attachment, but this is a weird Bucephalon list. I just feel like, where's all of his energy cards? You know what I mean? Like, there should be no reason why he doesn't have all of his, like, most of his energies right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, and he's only got 14 cards up in his deck. So unless he has like 7 energies prized, I don't know why he's having such a hard time. Okay, so now we stamp him down to 3, and now we start hitting away. Great Catcher could be nice. So we start with a stamp. There we go. And now this is what I'm talking about. It's okay if he takes prizes. Even if he did take prizes before, it would have been fine because we could slowly attach energies to these dudes. Let me see if I can find a better supporter to play this turn. Cynthia's actually not bad. Keldeo down. We need to start getting manual attachments on that Keldeo. Because we could have just waited and did manual attachments and stalled for a little bit like this. There we go. And let me just go ahead and Sonic Edge for 140. Only one Pokemon will survive a hit, and it's this one. So all we gotta do is ideally attack 2 more times to win the game. So this is good because we can End Resolve onto it, but it's not super necessary. There's a Jirachi, that could be good too. We'll see what happens. The only threat to me is that Turtonator. So that's why I want to start setting up another Keldeo, because he can knock out my Keldeo as much as he wants. I do not mind, because I'll have another one in the back here that I can revenge the Turtonator for. So as long as he doesn't get exactly Welder and then manual attachment onto that Turtonator, we should be okay. But if he does get that, It's gonna be kind of awkward depending on how many energy he has to lose. He has to lose like 5 energies, right? Or 4 energies, I mean. He could lose them all right here, and then just one manual attachment would win the game. Definitely a slow game for us, but that's why we have stamps. To be able to come back. Let's see where he goes. He's already played a bunch of welders now too, but there's the B string. Not like that matters too much. Like, how many welders has he played? Only 2. Okay, never mind. B strings means less chances for him to welder onto that Turtonator. So if he actually attaches energy with these B strings, it's better for me, which I'm glad he didn't, because that would be a bad play. He needs to put them on the Turtonator if he's playing on win with Turtonator. The Turtonator is not a bad add to this deck if you're worried about this Keldeo. The problem is it's not enough. And here I'm going to be able to showcase what I mean earlier. I'm going to lose an energy in the process though, so if I can get a switch off this, that'd be nice. It might just be better to try to find a manual attachment. I could just Malolana into Jirachi and switch as well. So let me check Malolana's ruling. You can play this card, you may discard 2 other cards. If you do, heal 120 damage from the Pokemon you move to your bench. So I can heal 120 damage from my Keldeo and then make it active again. So this is what I was talking about. I don't know why people were telling me it was the other way around. It's definitely not the other way around. $160 ain't nothing. It is kind of problematic though. Ooh, energy switch is actually really good too. So I can just switch and start attacking with this one instead. I think I will actually just do that. So what am I discarding from my hand? End Resolve and Pokegear? That doesn't seem super good. Maybe I just get rid of Space Dogs now because it's over. Switch, yep. Do this. Discard you, discard the dragons. Dragons are done. Perfect, look at that. Now we'll go ahead and just energy switch here. All right, and Sonic Edge. If he has Great Catcher, he can take a knockout, which means I'm like, at that point I need to draw into an energy, but I just got one off the prizes. Not really, because I have 3 energies on this one already, so we should be okay. And with that should be game. Nothing can survive a hit except for Naga, so unless he wants to start setting up Naga GX on the board and sniping me for 0 damage, because once again, I mean the GXs. He can welder all he wants. Like, we just knock this thing out in return. Even if we didn't GX, we could knock things out all the time. So if we wanted to like not GX earlier in the game would be longer. We would have to take multiple knockouts, but everything would be in Oko range except for the Naga Nadell, which could have been problematic. We need to be able to Oko the Naga, so I'm glad we GX'd. There we go. Doing your job. There's a Dedenne. We need to find that last Great Catcher too. We have so many. We still have 16 cards in the deck. How many Cynthias do we have left? We have 2 Cynthias left. We have no more of these. I need to play a Lusamine in here. I'm currently not playing Lusamine, but it would be pretty good. Tell him well played. Well played, homie. All right. This is good. This is what I like to see. This is horrible though. This game was real bad. I flipped so many times. I did not want to flip. I did not want to flip. But there we go. We got there. Look at that. Why you gotta be prized like that, dude? Why all these dudes gotta be prized? Well, regardless, we made it. So we'll go ahead and play the next game and call that one a bad one. That was a horrible game. That was so bad. That was so bad, but this win streak stays alive, and that's what matters. Check out the stream if you haven't already. I should probably mention this though. The streams from now on are not going to be posted on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube, so keep that in mind. But I'm not going to leave the archive up because it's really bad for algorithms or something like that. And my channel's doing well now. I don't want to mess it up because I decided to start streaming on YouTube. But I want to stream on YouTube because most of my audience is on YouTube. So you guys can see my streams more often if I stream on YouTube. So I'm streaming on YouTube for you guys, but I'm not gonna be posting the archives anymore. I mentioned that in the stream, and I'm mentioning that in this video, and I'll probably mention that in future videos as well. But I'm glad you guys are showing up to the stream. Definitely show up if you want to be a part of the stream. Jirachi lead, and we're going second. I guess we should play this Keldeo down then. Sure, whatever. Let's see what we're playing against. Ooh, LGM. This is what is it? It's item lock, right? Let's Google this now. I haven't played against Behem in ever. Behem. So like the whole thing is that they have Lily's Fairy Doll or something. This could be very good for me. Very bad for me, I mean, because we can't take extra prizes off the Fairy Doll. Behem TCG. Let's take a look here. So luckily he has to set up first, but Behem is shuffle this Pokemon all cards attached into your deck. Your opponent can't play any item cards. Okay, that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Ooh, if I can find Tag Whistle here, that'd be pretty nice. So we have 1 Keldeo prize, all 3 of our Space Dogs, 2 Cherish Ball. What's our Tag Whistles looking like? We have a Tag Whistle prized. We have all of our energies too. So ideally I can get Tag Whistle off the Stellar Wish. We did not. Well, I guess I'm just playing Cynthia then this turn. I couldn't Mallow Lana, but then I won't be able to play, what's it called? Sure, I'll just play Cynthia. Playing Jirachi could be good. He shouldn't be taking that many knockouts, if any knockouts at all. So I think my main attacker will be Arceus, so I don't have to worry too much about my, what's it called? No manual attachments this turn so far. That's pretty whack. Let's take a look here. Man, really? Nothing? That's really bad. I like Chaotic Swell though. End Resolve could be good too, but then we have to find a switch card as well. Acrobike maybe gets me an energy. That's fine, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Who cares? Nah, I don't care. Big yikes though. We play 12 energies in this deck now? I was playing 13, but I brought it down to 12 so I could play more consistency cards. And then this happens, so that's pretty cool. 12 is a lot of energies though to whiff. Like I only play, actually that's not true. That's kind of true. Like I play, what is it, 14 fire energies with Bucephalon, and yet my hands are full of fire energies all the time. Playing only 12 energies in this deck and I can't find a dang thing. What the heck? What the heck is this? So what does Ninetales do? That's the one that blocks GXs. I can attack him with Slap. Slap for 60, bro? Are we about to slap this dude for 60? I'm gonna slap him around. How much does Behem do? I'm gonna have to slap him around, I think. He does 90. He Okos my Jirachi, so I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. But I definitely want to hit that Ninetales when he becomes active with a few slaps. Oof. Oof. This is scary. I just gotta take extra prizes, man. So it'll be okay. I don't see Lily's Fairy Doll yet. Or Lily's Clefairy Doll, I guess. Is that what it's called? Or is it just Lily's Doll? I don't actually know. Is he gonna item lock me? That's gonna be whack. I probably should use my Pokegear. Alright, hopefully he whiffs. He's playing this engine, which is interesting. There's a Goomster. Oh, he got it. That sucks. That sucks so bad. He takes a knockout. No. My Jirachi, no. I need to get End Resolve off this right now. I need to land 4 energies. Come on. I didn't draw any, which means they should. And they're all in the deck too, from what we saw, right? 7 plus 6. Yeah. Did he? Oh, I didn't play Galaxy Well, that's right. Oh, it sucks. I can't play this. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot to check if there's any supporters I want. There's Jirachi. I mean, Cynthia. And I don't need these items, so sure. Let me just get rid of Energy Switch. But more importantly, I'm drawn. Well, I definitely don't want him to knock out Jirachi. And all I need next turn is a manual attachment anyways. So I'm just gonna retreat. I should need more than that if his Gumi's gonna stay active. Maybe I'll get another Space Dogs down. Probably should have definitely played that Pokegear though. Probably should have 100% played that Pokegear. I didn't think he'd pull everything off so quickly. It's that Naga engine though. Also, he drew it off of Cynthia, so can you really blame me? How many cards he has? He has 36. Yeah, he has a really big deck. I didn't think he'd draw it so quickly, but then again, it is a 4-of, so I guess it's not like the end of the world. Draw away, my dudes. See what you get. What does he need now? He needs like a skateboard, Behemoth, and the triple energy. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I need to fix that mic so I can mute whenever I sneeze again. Because it's always such a pain to edit those out if so I just completely forget sometimes. Let's see. Go ham, my dude. This should be a nice slow game though. That's the thing about these Keldeos, right? Like it's slow to set up, but it's easy because you win once you set up though, because you just take 4 prizes. This should be definitely playing Clefairy though. I just loop Clefairy, play 4 Clefairy and then I never take prizes. Ooh, Stinger's a thing. Let's see, there's a metal. It's not a water. And Gumi stays active. But I can play my items, so that's pretty cool. I don't have a switch in hand, but I don't mind grabbing another Space Dogs, and this will be, ideally I can play End's Resolve here. What do I want to grab? I'll just grab it for now. I need to find the End's Resolve and go from there, I think. So we have the energy switch in hand, which could be good. That's not, come on. Oh, come on, there's 4 in the deck. I'm playing 4, I promise. Oh, that's big yikes. Okay, why don't we switch? I can play this, but that means I can't play End's Resolve. Oh no. What is this over here? That Beast Energy? Oh, he's gonna snipe? What's he gonna snipe? My Jirachi? That's a 1 retreat cost. I don't have a water energy in hand, which is bad. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna try to find a water here. Dump you and you. And pull up the other one. And I guess we're playing Cynthia. We're gonna try to find a water energy off this. There's still 7 at least in the deck. There they are. There we are. And there's my End's Resolve. We can Chaotic Swell finally. I guess I should probably play this now before I get item locked again. And this time grab a Cynthia. Although I like my hand the way it is right now. We'll see though. Altered Creation. Okay, well, now we're taking extra prizes. So we just gotta attack 3 times to win the game, more or less. There's a Faba for my stadium. Big whack. What the heck? I know, I'm the one who came up with that idea in my Breaksies art videos. Keep that in mind. But still, what the heck? I guess he just wants to snipe my Jirachi. He can't damage my Keldeo. There's E-turn board. So he can item lock me again and then go into Gumi, which would be kind of awkward. If he does that, I have to land a really good End's Resolve here. Then I have to manually retreat. Ooh, that seems very unlikely. I'd have to land 4 energies off an End's Resolve. Our deck's pretty thin and there's a lot of energies in there still. There's only like, what, 6 or something like that? There's like 8. There's 8 energies in there. And now there's only, that's annoying. Okay, well that's fine, I guess. there's nothing else I really want right now. Might as well just end resolve. We landed 2 energies. So it's not really enough to do much, but I guess I'll just pass. If he hits me with this dude, he shouldn't be able to take a knockout. But now we have 2 dudes set up, and we can start setting up a Keldeo as well, which Keldeo is immune to this dude. So that's pretty nice. Ooh, I want to set up Jirachi. Because he is here. Then this thing's a threat now too, so I gotta keep that in mind. I need to bump the stadium, so Cynthia has to find me more chaotic swells. Or another one, I should say. Because I don't want my Jirachi to go down. I want to be able to knock out this Ninetales with Jirachi. It's my only way to knock it out. Actually, doesn't Keldeo hits past anyway, so it doesn't matter. So like, I can just knock it out with Keldeo. I just have to set up the Keldeo. It's a slow grind, but we'll get there. He's not playing Fairy Doll. I'm pretty sure Fairy Doll means I can't take any prizes. Because I think like since I take 0 prizes, I can't take 1 extra or something like that. 90, 180, 270. Still not enough for a knockout. He has to hit me 3 times. This though is annoying. I don't have any more energy switches to really spam. We should have plenty of waters to set up a Keldeo here. There's a lot of stadiums, but I mean a lot of supporters, but no stadiums. 1, 2, 3. I don't need any more medals. Actually, I kind of do. Oh well. I should have put that there. Dang it. Dang it. Whatever, it's fine. I just want to attack with Jirachi so bad. Not like it matters, but like I just really want to. Malolana can heal me while also switching me into a Keldeo, so that's pretty cool. Means I won't get knocked out. So now I think we just win. I don't think we can lose now. We have an extra energy in hand in case he goes into Gumi. We can Malolana switch into what's it called? Excuse me. Malolana switch into Keldeo while also healing this dude, so it's not a knockout range anymore. At least so it's still a knockout range of this, but then he has to attack me with this, which is not a big deal because we can actually use this to take an Oko on it, which will give me 3 prizes in case it becomes a threat. As long as we keep increasing our hand size, but we won't be able to do it the following turn if he does it this turn though. Actually, we would be able to, but then I'm losing a lot of cards I don't want to lose. He's also not item locking me, so I can reset stamp him, which would be pretty good. Let's take a look. Show me the goods, my dude. So unless I'm wrong, Keldeo should be able to take a knockout on this dude. So kind of relying on that for a little bit. But he might just attack me with the thing and take my switch instead. Okay, cool. Item locking doesn't matter. He doesn't take an Oko here, so we should be good. Shoutouts to 280 HP. Ridiculous, for sure. We keep drawing energies when I mean, I guess right now it doesn't matter. Boom. Heal for me, bud boy. Look at that, 150. And now we take knockouts. And now it's time. And now it's time. This only took us so long because we were item locked. And I played pretty poorly around the item lock. But we're here. That's all that matters. We have a manual attachment in hand. And we have access to Misty Lorelei in case this thing becomes annoying. We just gotta find the energy now. 3, 6, 9. There should be 3 more energies in the deck. And 2 more energies in the deck. We got one, which is good. And he should have no way to deal with this Poipole. So that's pretty good. I mean, this Keldeo. I don't think he has a way to like get rid of it or anything like that. So that's pretty good for us, for sure. He can hit me twice would like to knock out the Gumi beforehand, but he doesn't have Ninetales down anymore. If he sets up another Ninetales, that could be kind of problematic. What I could do is I could just heal this Keldeo with Malolana and then switch into it manually. That seems pretty good, actually. I think I'll just do that. That avoids me losing the game next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Malolana, get rid of these boys. And now there should be no way for me to lose now. Try to get Chaotic Swell while I'm at it. No Swell, but I will get me a stamp, just in case. You never know when I need to stamp. I have to sneeze again. I am so tired, and I don't feel good. Ah! Excuse me. Forgive me, guys. Anyways. Resolute Blade. Or Sonic Edge. Resolute Blade is a GX tag. Alright, cool. Will we lose? Let's find out this time. God, this is what I go through for you guys. I wake up really early in the morning. I'm sick. And I record for you. Well, that's not becoming a Ninetales. He knows it's worthless. So how does he win here? I can retreat with everything now because I can just, do that. Everything is able to retreat. Unless he also plays Faba on my escape board and then hopes I don't find my last energy card. But I can literally, I can't really take an Oko on any of these dudes. So I guess there's that. There's a stamp to 2, that's annoying. Yeah, I can't Oko anything, so I guess there's that benefit. But he doesn't have Ditto down or Vulpix. So it just takes 2 attacks. Oh, he's gonna snipe me? He wins in 3 turns, maybe? Which means also means I'm not item locked. He loses one of those. I can stamp him now, which is good. But what I can't do is win through a GX attack yet. Oh man, if only I had 6 cards in my hand and one of those were the cards. Hey, there's Stamp. What's up, buddy? Guess we'll start burning cards. Boom and boom. I definitely want to start drawing 3. Try to get this thing ready. Ooh, do I even want to stamp him then? Because I can guarantee the game next turn by drawing 3 cards here. Let me see. Let's put a Cynthia in the hand. And then I draw 3. Okay, if I play Stamp, I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means my top deck will win me the game. So I'm gonna stamp him down. Yeah, I'll stamp him down here, and then I top deck and I win the game through GX deck. All right, cool. Yep, let's take a look here one more time. In case he gets his own stamp, that could be problematic. We also have 2 Great Catchers left in the deck, so if he doesn't item lock me again, then we're good there. Sonic Edge. Yeah, if he switches into the other one to stall for another turn, then we just win the game through a GX attack. So that's cool. Yep, there we go. Well played, homie. Boop. Hey look, my 1 water energy. That's 220 damage. There we go. Well, that worked, I guess. Yeah. Give me all my things, thank you. And I mean, I'm gonna be playing a lot, but I'm also gonna be playing Guardy, and I'd rather have coins, so I'll do that instead. Should we play another game? I think we should play another game. I want to play against like Reshizard or Mewtwo, like something that like Keldeo can super stand against, you know? Because we've been playing against nothing but like awkward matchups right now. Although the Blacephalon was an easy matchup, it was just a really bad start, like really bad start. That's what happens when you play like non-ability based decks, like you have that inconsistency to it. But you trade that inconsistency for like a more stable game, you know what I mean? Like things will more than likely go your way because you're not playing Pokemon that can give your opponent too many prizes, and you can play around more strategies. I had to play really aggressive there because first of all, you go second. You never want to go second, speaking of which. So opening hands, kind of weird. We're going second again. I'm only playing one switch in this deck too, only because I'm playing Malolana. I would love to play more switches in this deck for sure. I would like to try to get me an Ends Resolve turn 1. Oh, hey, cool. He's going first though, which is good for him, I guess. I mean, in theory, it's okay if I get like, hey, Chaotix well. I guess that's okay because we don't have to play around now. But that means we are going to be caught up. He's playing Turn Lily, which is interesting. I don't really know if I agree with that. But he could be playing an ability-based version. Another thing I want to do is, once again, I want to make space for 4 Jirachis. You don't have to play down the Jirachis, which is cool. Like, you can only play down like 1 or 2 a game, and you should be okay. But like 4 would be better because you find them more often. I guess we can start with Cherish Balls and stuff. Find another Keldeo. What's our Ends Resolve count looking like right now? We have all 4 in the deck. We have a lot of energies prized. 1 metal and 2 water. We have 3 energies prized. That means Ends Resolve is gonna be pretty weak. Tag Whistle into a Caitlyn, I guess. We can take 2 prizes off that Jirachi though, if he ever leaves it active for whatever reason. Sonic Edge Wars, I guess. Excuse me. Unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. But I guess we are going to literally have wars here. Cynthia. No Ends Resolve, no water energies. Yikes. It would have been so good if we got an Ends Resolve earlier. Alright, I guess we're just passing. We'll see who wins. I mean, I guess in the mirror match, like this match would, I mean, if he plays abilities, he would win more than likely. I haven't even gotten Jirachi down yet, but at the same time, Jirachi is a liability. Like, I win the game by knocking out one of these into a Jirachi per game if he ever leaves Jirachi active. If I can get Ends Resolve and just land a water energy, that could be pretty nice. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's a water energy, so that just works out then. I guess we switch, but let me Chaotic Cynthia Caitlyn first. I mean, get that Cynthia back in my hand. Get rid of this Chaotic Swell. Definitely don't need these anymore. Draw. Show me my 3. What do I get? Let me know, baby. Alright, Great Catcher's pretty good. I can actually stall right now with Great Catcher. I actually kind of like that, because I'm forcing him to find a switch card. Because I want to get the first attack off, so Great Catcher could be pretty good for that. Let me dump Gear and Energy Switch and pull up a Keldeo. Because I don't need the damage, clearly, right now. Because I'm going to Sonic Edge him. What I need to do is GX, and hopefully he doesn't get damage off next turn. Excuse me, guys. Oh, he plays Scoop Up. Dang. Well, I don't like Scoop Up as a card. I think it's a bad card. But it's cool that he got it. Like, I mean, just because I don't like playing flip cards if I can avoid it. Once again, I'm like focusing on the controlling aspect of this deck. I want to be able to control what I do. Malolana into nothing because I can't really do anything from there. Looks like he's gonna get the first knockout, which sucks. But that means I get the first stamp, which rocks, which is really good. Acrobike, cool. I hate when that happens. Let's see. What am I trying to get here? I need an energy card, so I'm just thinning my deck for energies. There's Jirachi. That'll be safe on my bench. I definitely need energies though. I'm gonna Cynthia here, using the highest odds. I need just any energy card will do. Then I get my first attack off. There we go. Skateboard down. Excuse me, guys. He'll get a knockout next turn, take 4 prizes. I need to find a stamp. I definitely don't want to play this down. But this is going to be like a Resolute Blade War now. Yeah, I guess this is where we're going. This is what we doing. 1, 2, 3. We are really low on energy cards. We can't attack with another Keldeo until we get an energy off the prizes. I need him to bench more Pokemon. That'd be ideal. Because right now I'm only hitting 140, which I guess is okay. Let's see if he chooses to play like some shenanigans here. I just need to get manual attachments at this point. But if he chooses to play like Malolana or something like that. Is he playing tag team supporters? He's playing Super Scoop Up and he's playing Lily, which means that he's probably not playing any tag team supporters. Which means, like, in theory, I have the advantage if I go the Malolana route and I stamp him down to 2. So that's going to have to be my game plan here. But I need to find the Malolanas first, so that's going to be... I need to find the stamp first, I mean. I have 2 in the deck, have not played any yet. This deck is pretty thin now. We need to get manual attachments, Malolana. We got to find Cynthia or something. That's probably our best bet. He'll get the first Resolute Blade off, which means it's literally just, can I win with... I do take a knockout if he benches 1 more Pokemon. Actually, it's pretty interesting. If I get Great Catcher here, then I can't GX him. I mean, I can't GX him right now, but that's something to keep in mind. Let's Cherish Ball first. See, we got 2 Great Catchers. Of course, Resolute Blade doesn't... I mean, GX attack doesn't hit past Keldeo, so never mind. It has to be the first attack. How many Cynthias we got left? We have 2 Cynthias left. Okay. Malolana. Maybe I don't show the Malolana. But I'm gonna probably need it next turn. There's not one in this discard pile, is there? Okay, cool. And we gotta try to land Cynthia. Nice. Alright, so now we gotta find Reset Stamp. I believe that's my best play. I really want to stamp him down to 2. There's a stamp. We play 2 for a reason. Start with that. And we're going to take 2 prizes, 4 prizes here. So we really need to get a Water Energy off these prizes. We are in a pretty precarious situation though. We don't have a lot of good cards in our hand. Because we don't have Malolana yet. We need to get Malolana. So Tag Whistle could be good. There's energies, but right now, I mean, I got all my energies. I'm good there. Keldeo, I mean, it's whatever. Energy Switch could be good with the Malolanas if I can get them. But yeah, it's literally Resolute Blade Wars. Does he have, if he plays Dedenne, oh, that could be good for me. That actually could be game for me if I get another Arceus down. Because that's an easy Oko. Especially coming out with energy switches. So now I have to try to get Arceus down. I could also just GX it for game. I win the game if I get Tag Whistle then, right? Because I just have to GX it for game. So if I find Tag Whistle or if I top deck that Bella card, I just win the game then. That'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick. Unless he picks it up, don't you dare. Oh, this man is a scoop up king. Oh, he picked up Jirachi instead. That was bad. I can't pull up. I mean, I guess he's afraid of Custom Catcher, which is a fair thing to be afraid of. You can still play Custom Catcher in this deck for sure. Surprised he's grabbing that. And also surprised he's playing Treasure. All right. It all that comes down to this. We're both trying to get Great Catcher for game. Ooh, Skateboard is pretty okay, but that's about it really. I'm gonna have to stamp him down again to 2. I don't have anything in my hand that I can really do much with right now. I can't draw. I can end resolve for nothing because I can't end resolve. I can switch and energy switch. Oh man, my hand is super dead actually. That's really bad. Well, he needs to have exactly a way to get Great Catcher. So yeah, we'll do that. Well, I have Great Catcher in hand, so I have the advantage here. See, dude, going second without landing a turn 1 end resolve is really bad. But we have a chance here. I just need him to whiff Great Catcher. Man, I can't believe we got super stuck there, though. Let's see if he got it. Does he have the Great Catcher? Because if he doesn't have it, we win. He needs to retreat himself. There's treasure. That shows me he doesn't have it. So I think we won. I think we won, boys. He's playing lilies. He's not playing tag whistles. He's playing super scoop ups too. He could just super scoop up here, which means I'm still like on the hunt for a tag whistle per game. Skateboard. He's gonna have to retreat. And boyos. All sorts of heads today, man. All these people flipping and it's just non-stop heads. It's not just me. All right. And with that, I think we win. Let me see if I can top deck the support at the stadium, though. Oh, we did not, but it's fine. Boop. 1 and 2. Come here, my friend. Tell him well played. We win in the mirror match while going second in the most unfavorable position. I like the tag team supporters more. What can I say? What can I say? Speaking of which, what are you doing in the prizes, dude? What are you doing in the prizes, dude? All right, cool. Well, we managed to win all those games, no matter how awkward the games were. Especially that first game. Oof, that Terminator was scary. We did play really poorly. So, like, we should have lost that game, I think. We should have been fine, you know. Win some of these summer. What can I say? Not every game can go perfect. But what do I want? Let's take a look at the deck now. Space Dogs. Let's take a look at Space Dogs here. Shout out to Space Dogs. What do I want in the deck? I do like the Acrobikes because they do add that little bit of turbo, which is good. The 3 chaotic spell is good because it's harder to find because I'm not playing Guzma Hala anymore. I want another physical switch and I want a Lusamine. But every card in this deck has played a part so far that I don't want to lose. So I don't think I can really afford to cut anything. 2, 2, 1, 4, 4 Cynthias, Poke Gears, 3 Great Catchers, 2 Cherish Ball. Yeah, it's kind of hard to make space for anything. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below. Let's go over the deck though. 3 Space Dogs. It's you guys know what it does, right? I probably should tell you. GX attack means you can take extra prizes and also do 30 more damage if you have an extra water energy. Actually, it's 30 more damage primarily for all your Pokemon. And then extra water energy means you take an extra GX attack, Ultimate Ray. I mean, you guys saw the games. I don't have to explain the decks to you too much. Jirachi, Keldeo. We're playing 2 Jirachis, which I want to bump up to 4. I'm only playing 2 right now because I want to find them eventually, and I do usually find them eventually. But I don't want to play so many that I have to get rid of some of these other things. You could say that I could just dump all the Acrobikes, right? And play the 2 more Jirachis, 1 more Switch, and then something else, like maybe an extra energy. You could try that. I don't know if I like that very much, just because the Acrobikes are really, really useful for helping you get that turn 1 end resolve a lot. But if you don't like the Acrobikes, I'm gonna probably be playing one list in the future that plays the 4 Jirachi, the extra Switch, and I don't know, maybe like an extra Cherish Ball. I kind of just want to get more energies though, because I'm not finding energies. So we are playing 12 energies, but more waters could be good for sure. Maybe another metal. I'm not playing Guzma Hala like I used to be. Oh, I can play Lusamine. That's what it is. Lusamine can get you some of these supporters back, which could be pretty nice. Specifically the stadium. Chaotic Swell could be nice to get back. and then Skateboard's a card. Anyways, rest of the deck. Four Acrobikes, 2 Cherish Balls. I do like the Acrobikes a lot. There's a lot of cards in this deck you don't mind discarding because you have Cynthia Caitlyn to get back supporters. And like a good chunk of your deck of supporters. Also, like End's Resolve is pretty dead after the first few turns, so you can dump that. 2 Energy Switch. I'm not playing Tag Switch in this deck. I just feel like I never need it. Usually I'm only 1 energy short, so Energy Switch has been fine for me and it gives me more freedom and momentum. 3 Great Catcher, 4 Pokegear, 2 Reset Stamp, 1 Switch, 4 Tag Call, not Tag Whistle, Tag Call. Now I gotta keep that in mind. 3 Chaotic Swell. I was playing 2, but now that I'm not playing Guz Mahala, it means I could cut out the other stuff too. What's it called? I could cut the Recycle Energy, which is another thing you can add if you take out the Acrobikes. 1 Guz Mahala and 1 Recycle Energy, and then you could search for Escape Board, Chaotic Swell, and the Recycle Energy. You can make it a Draw Energy too. That could be pretty good. I like Recycle Energy because it means you constantly have a manual attachment and you don't have to waste your basic energies, because sometimes you do run low with basic energies. So that could be an option. Once again, if you cut out the Acrobikes, you could always add some, maybe like even 1 more Jirachi, Guz Mahala, Recycle Energy, Lucami, and maybe an extra switch. You have a lot of options. Acrobikes are probably your most free space, but Acrobikes have helped me land more turn 1. Like if you play any of those cards, it reduces your chance of getting a turn 1 End's Resolve when it matters. Outside of if you lead Jirachi, but then you have to lead Jirachi, right? Which is really difficult in its own right. Because you are playing 3 of these and 3 of these, and you can't cut down on these dudes, because as you saw, in all of our games, we had one of them prized. So they will be prized. And what else we got? Okay, 4 Cynthia, because Shuffle Drawing is just good in this deck. You want to find your stamps, your Great Catchers, your whistles, things like that. You want your energies. You can't really, we're not playing green because we have this dude right here, so we can't really play green. So that's your best bet of trying to find them. Cynthia Caitlyn lets you recycle supporters as well as just draw 3, and drawing 3 is good. I'm not playing Coach Trainer. You could play Coach Trainer if you want to draw 4, but then you have to have Arceus in the active, and you usually don't have Arceus in the active. It's usually Keldeo. Malolana, which has been beautiful. What a good card. This single-handedly wins you so many games. Being able to heal 120 gets you exactly at a 2-hit KO range, and like if you're playing Keldeo, then the whole thing is that they have to hit you with non-GX attackers. A lot of them do not OHKO you, unless you're playing against things like Turtonator. A lot of them will not OHKO you. So if you don't get OHKO'd, if you're playing against this single card right here, means your Malamar matchup is magnifique. It's so good. Girautinas can't 2-hit KO you if you play the Malolana. What are some other relevant cards? There's a lot of cards, like even things like ADP, like they don't get 2-hit KO'd even if you get hit by big chunky cards, because you're putting yourself exactly at 2-hit KO range, and it's a switch, which is nice. This is the main reason why I cut the physical switch, is because of this Malolana. Thing is, you can't play End's Resolve and physical switch in the same turn, which is the only reason why I want to play more physical switches, so that I can get that turn 1 ADP. But if you play you could theoretically play more skateboards, and then you could just manually attach here, land 3 energies off the End's Resolve here, which I'll go over in 1 second. Misty and Lorelei, I severely underrated this card. I do end up with big hands a lot of the time, and this is just a really good finisher. Because the biggest problem with this deck is damage output. But almost every deck and format has a big bench. Let's be real. Unless you're playing against a green deck or the mirror match. All these, like Malamar has big benches, Bucephalon has big benches, Reshiram has big benches, Mewtwo has big benches, Pikarom has big benches. What are some other really good decks? Like most of these stall decks have big benches. So you're able to get some crazy big knockouts with your GX attack, with your Keldeo's GX attack. Well, because you can search 3 energies, but more importantly, when you play this card, you may discard 5 of the cards from your hand, which is a lot to discard. You're essentially getting rid of 6 cards in your hand if you play this card. But you get to use one of your water Pokemon can use their GX attacks again. So it's super strong in this deck. I only play as a 1-of because we only need a late game, and in most cases we'll have it in our hand late game, especially if we preserve our attack calls. 4 End's Resolve, horrible card, hate this card, but you gotta play it. Discard the top 6 cards of your deck. If any of those cards are basic energy cards attached to one of your bench dragon Pokemon, you just want to find these. Ideally, you want to find them to set up your ADP out of nowhere, or to set it up turn 1, so you gotta play it, unfortunately. As much as I hate the card, I hate cards that make you discard the top of your deck and find things. That's why I don't like Hapu. Clay, I kind of like because Clay's deck specific, right? There's a lot of decks that play mostly items and you don't care about losing all the other stuff like Pokemon and stuff. But in this case, not a big fan. And then we got our 5 metals and 7 waters. We play more waters because waters are the most important part because Keldeo is your main attacker and you don't want to run out of water energies. But if you have difficulty finding metals, you can increase the count to 6 and make it a 6-6 split. I'm not a big fan of that, but it is what it is. Anyways, this is gonna be the deck profile, guys. It's been a while since we had one of these. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to drop that like, answer the comment question of the day, which I don't think I ever asked, but that gives you a chance to win some Cosmic Eclipse code thanks to our lovely sponsors at Guardian Gaming, as always, giving away all sorts of good stuff. What's gonna be the code today? What's gonna be the question today? What do you guys think of Space Dogs? There's like 2 camps to this. There's like, tell me, yeah. What do you guys think of Space Dogs and why? How about that? Because I want to know your reasoning why you think this deck is amazing, or why you think this deck is overrated, or why you think this deck is terrible. Let me know in the comments down below. It doesn't have to be my version. I know my boy Native Ryan, shouts to you, big dog. He's a big supporter. He joins the Discord. By the way, join the Discord because Gumball always asks me. He's another dude. Native Ryan loves the ability version of this deck, and Gumball hates this deck entirely. And they give me good arguments. So I want to hear more arguments. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love those guys. Check out the Discord if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.